Tick tock, Mr. Wick. Tick tock. Welcome back to some more Ley-Line, you guys. We just finished off with quite a lot going on. I mean, the past so many episodes have just been crazy. But specifically, Adelheid just knocked out Louie, and Omaru knocked out Koga and Muko with the perfume. So they were under some kind of hypnotism, and they thought that they were under hypnotism, so they knocked them out. And Shizuka's our only hope. It is pretty much what it boils down to. He's the only one that is still, I guess, under the perfume, so he's kind of being hidden right now. We'll see how this goes. The sounds of people passing by in the hallway penetrate through the walls. None of them sound like Koga or the others, and it doesn't seem like any of them want to come in. Yeah, about that. They said they'd be back soon, but it's already been quite some time. I'm still a little dizzy, but it's not bad enough to prevent me from getting up, which means I must have been lying down for a while. Did something happen to them? If that's the case, staying here isn't going to do anything. Hopefully that perfume's not worn off. It says something about a perfume that stops other people from noticing me, right? Should be enough to scout out the situation. I slowly get up and leave the classroom. With all the students in the dorms, the hallway is empty. The sound I heard earlier was probably them heading back. It should have been obvious, but there are still disciplinary committee members everywhere. They're probably on the lookout for us. I can't tell if it's safe to walk out there since I don't know the effects of the perfume. I don't have the guts to test it out right now and hide behind a corner to wait for them to pass. The disciplinary committee members around the corner aren't leaving. Instead, they're chatting about something, making it impossible for me to move. Turning around, I see two familiar faces at the end of the hall. Oh no, don't trust them! No, Shizuka! No! No, it's a trap.
正気ってなんだよ。
変な暗示かけられてるって聞いたから。
暗示？
ああ、学園長や正吾院先輩を敵だと思い込むようにだとか。
I wonder if what's gonna happen is that he's gonna get hit with the perfume too. He's gonna be technically under the hypnotism, and then Morphe is gonna like snap him out of it or something. I think that's the only thing I could see, because that's kind of like a third party. So I could see something like that happening, because I'm not too confident in Shizuka getting out of this situation right now.
はあ？思い込むも何も敵だったでしょ、あいつら。
They look at me blankly.
姫ちゃん、これって。ああ、残念だが、学園長の言われた通り、ひどい暗示をかけられているようだ。
いや、ちょっと待ってください。学園長ってさっき思いっきり俺ら攻撃されたじゃないですか。
I feel like I'm rewatching, you know, the final scenes of the last episode.
もう、なんなのその妄想。
No, don't mention that word. We don't talk about delusions, okay? After playing a certain game.
妄想？
落ち着いてくれ村雲。それが暗示なんだ。そんなこと起きてない。
で、起きてない？
そうだよ。そう思い込まされてる暗示にかけられてるんだよ。
あれが暗示？いや違う。どう考えてもあれが夢だとか幻だとかそんなわけねえよ。
村雲、仕方ないね。強力な暗示だとは聞いてたけど、これほどなんだ。
待てよ、暗示なんかじゃ。
Yeah, like, you already know something's wrong when Sumi-chan is just casually walking around the halls. Like, that should have been your first giveaway that something was going on. I was sprayed by a sweet-smelling mist coming from a bottle that was suddenly pointed at me.
しまった。これ、大丈夫
だよ、しーちゃん。すぐに変な暗示解いてくれるって学園長が。
I hear Kasumi's worried voice trailing off. Okay, so I see kind of the symbols that looks like it's from the magic circle here. But why does it look like mountains? Where am I? I wake up and find myself in an unknown place. This vaguely reminds me of the title screen for the game, where it has like all the main characters and stuff. It has like kind of bits and pieces of the magic circle behind it, and it's red. It's almost kind of like shattered. That's kind of what this reminds me of, where it's kind of distorted or not like fully put together. Not really sure myself, but the feeling of the air, my skin tells me that this is someplace else. I cautiously get up and survey my surroundings. The whole place is still, my voice doesn't echo, but instead gets sucked up by the darkness and gradually fades. I involuntarily hug my own body out of loneliness and fear. S? I look around upon hearing someone's voice. I don't see anyone. Muko, come to your senses. Where is he? It's definitely his voice, but I don't see him. We were wrong. Wake up, Muko. Once you do, I'll come get you. Yeah, snap out of it. We were wrong. We have to see the truth, you understand, right, Muko? That's right, you understand, don't you? Come now. Oh shit, oh shit. A nostalgic voice comes from behind. I can't help but turn to look, but I don't see her there. The voice is coming from the darkness. Okay, this is definitely a lie. It's all lies. Believe me, Muko. Otherwise, we can't come and get you. That's so dirty, having Matsuki call her Mu-chan, acting like it's really her. I can't go back, I'll have to stay here forever. Believe us. What is this place? Before I knew it, I was standing in this unfamiliar place.
Michi? Ne, Michi?
So I'm guessing it's kind of a way to like break your spirit, I guess. And then once you like kind of give into it, you're under the hypnotism. Amaru, where are you?
Michi?
Amaru, Muko, where are you guys? They're red. I can see faint silhouettes of them a short distance away. What are you talking about? Well, no, but... This was propaganda, I'm not falling for it. Yeah, well, the night students. Why did we even consider destroying it? That's obviously a bad idea. Nope. Don't do it.
Louie,
Ah, frick, I think we gave in. How did we give in? Why would we give in to that? In this dimly lit and mysterious place, I hear Adelheide's voice. Is this another world? No, the depths of my consciousness? It's not the world of dreams we visited a while back. At some point, Adelheid had appeared behind me and started talking to me. I know, what a nightmare.
あいにくだが、聞かんぞ。さっきそうじゃないかと思った時に、とっさに精神に作用する別の魔術薬をわざと落として割ったからな。効果の重複する魔術は同時にかからない。 今の俺に暗示は効かない。
何を言ってるの？正気に戻って、ルイ。
失せろ、幻影。
Damn. Louie's like, be gone, thought. Her figure vanishes at the sound of my clear declaration. You know, for being a girl, he's like one of the best guys. I'm just gonna say it right now. Such a Chad.
大丈夫だ。暗示さえ解ければ元に戻る。落ち着いてくれ、村雲。
そう。
I thought I fainted for a moment, but the next thing I know, I'm being told by these two to return to my senses.
聞いてるの？しーちゃん。正気に戻ってくれ。お前は騙されていただけなんだ。
Was I? Was I really being tricked?
ねえ、何してるの？
Okay. Like I thought, she's gonna come save him. A voice that is neither Kasumi's nor Mibu-san's butts in.
そこどこ？変な場所だね。
モルフィが。
うん。何これ？なんか変な幻がいる。
Kasumi and Mibu-san before me vanish like smoke. A glowing figure I've grown accustomed to appears in their place.
何ここ？気持ち悪い気配。
Yeah, no, it's not intended to. Unable to grasp the situation, I stare at Morphe
こ
blankly.
こ、ダメだよ。
ダメ？
あなたを騙そうとしてる嘘があちこちに飛んでる。
嘘。
うん。こんなところ、早く出た方がいいよ。
I concur. Let's do it.
そうか。
捕まった。
ああ、香水で。いや、最初から説明しないとダメか。
うん、聞かせて。
信じられねえ話かもしれねえけどな。実はこの学園って。
Give a quick summary of what's happened up until now in the school's evil scheme.
で、俺たちはとにかくそれを阻止しようとしてたんだけどな。
みんな捕まったの？
多分な。古賀の野郎も帰ってこねえし。全員同じように捕まってんだろ。参ったな。
So, and I'm mostly saying this out loud for my own thought process. Is he a Maggie as well? I feel like he maybe is, because he's able to, like, kind of interact with Morphe, and maybe he's going to be able to, like, draw out some power because of her. I'm just wondering about that, if that's kind of the route they're going to go. Like I said, though, we haven't seen a male one yet, so I'm not sure if that's relevant. Isn't this one I should be making use of Morphe's power? I'm not confident I can maintain my sanity right now without its help.
なあ、モルフィ。お前の力が必要になるかもしれないから、手を貸してくれないか？モルフィ。
約束はしたから。でも。
What's her hesitation from?
もちろんこれからだってお前の夢には付き合うから。
手を貸すのが嫌なんじゃないよ。
ただ。
不安なんだ。
不安？何が？
本当に役に立つと思う？僕。
何言ってんだ？まさか今さら自信がないとか言う気か？
I mean, Morphe is kind of a wild card. I don't even think Morphe, like, fully understands what exactly she is.
お前な、封印されてるのに俺の夢に影響できるだけの力があるんだから、どう考えてもお前はすげえんだよ。
すごいかな。
Okay, so Morphe can help him even though she's technically sealed in the mist or whatever. If that's really the case, if that's how it is. So we have to understand that a seal was put on all of them not too long ago, okay? By Fuhito. But I think that seal is going to get broken here with the eclipse and all that, which is, I'm assuming, is happening today or is happening tonight. So we're going to start seeing all the mists maybe, like, go crazy or something like that. Or at least their power is going to be amplified. So I'm imagining that's going to amplify her power, which will in turn amplify Shizuka's power, and that's how he's going to be able to, like, maybe get us out of the situation. That's just kind of a a prediction?
ああ、役に立つに決まってる。
Because I really feel like they're building up Shizuka right now to like kind of be the hero that saves the day, which I'm okay with, long as Koga gets to do something cool too. Because I mean, Koga is the main character. I would like him to participate more than he is right now, but I'm totally cool with like Shizuka having a big moment. Like he kind of deserves that after all the shit we put him through with, you know, making our tea every day, and just making fun of him in general. It would be really cool to like see him kind of shine.
だから頼む。
I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like in Dragon Ball Z, you know, like Goku was always the one that shined, and then you had Gohan who had his moment, but there was a few moments where like Vegeta shines, and those are like great moments because Vegeta was a great character. It's just, I don't know, they always made him out to be like a little bit more inferior to Kakarot, right? So I would love to have the Vegeta moment or the Shizuka moment here.
わかった。でもまだあと少し魔力が足りないんだ。
Because I don't think by any means Shizuka is I mean, he's probably a little bit weaker. Like, I don't want to use the word inferior. Like, he's probably not as strong, right? Let's just say that. But I think he's still perfectly capable. I actually have grown on his character quite a lot. I still will make fun of him from time to time, but I do, like, actually, like, respect him. So, I just want to make that clear. Still lacking a bit of
何か
mana.
壁のようなものがあって、夢の外でうまく静かを見つけられない。
壁のようなもの。
It's a mist, so maybe a barrier or a seal. Seal in the treasury,
じゃあ
perhaps.
俺の魔力を高めるようなものがあればいいってことか。
Oh.
な
What was that? Suddenly, the world shakes and the scenery warps as it is rapidly engulfed by darkness. I think Morphe said something at the very end, but I couldn't catch it. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my theory that that something's gonna happen with her mist being like powered up or something, you know, with the eclipse. Or maybe he's gonna get a hold of one of the bloodstones. I could see that happening because that would obviously increase his mana by a lot. We'll see what direction they end up going.
なんだ、本当に目が覚めてたのか。
So this is a different area. This isn't quite the same room. I wonder where this is. Okay, because there's this other magic circle. Maybe the one we've been using or that we've interacted with. Maybe that's a different one. Maybe this is the one they've been planning on doing all along.
ああ、なんだ、お前か。
Opening my eyes, I see the butler looking at me with a somewhat surprised expression. Or maybe this one like has something to do with whatever world we just stepped into. I sit up and look around only to find myself in a room I've never seen before.
なんで驚いてんだ。
意外に早く起きたからだ。何かアンジェへの対策を？
いや、よくわかんねえけど。
I feel a sharp pain in my head. I think I had some sort of dream. I feel like I had an important conversation.
ダメだ。いまいち思い出せねえ。
What do you mean you can't remember anything? That was an important conversation. Maybe it's because I was forcibly woken up, but despite being positive that I had a dream, I can't recall its contents.
まあいい。あとは残りの2人を起こさなければ。
残り？
Following the line of sight, I see that Koga and Shishigatani are fast asleep on the separate magic circles. I don't know. Are we gonna be able to wake them up?
さあ、こちらへ、古賀くん。
目を覚まして一緒に行こう。
Yeah, you're right. Something must have been wrong with my... Those are illusions. Who's helping us? Huh? Suddenly hear a voice I don't recognize from behind my ear.
古賀くん？
ミッチ、どうしたの？
Who's helping us? I'm really... I need to know. I'm just trying to theorize. I don't think it's Matsuki, but maybe it is. I mean, clearly we don't really know what she sounds like or anything, so it's not like we would technically hear her, unlike Muko, who has heard her, and she was technically a part of the illusion. The other person I could think of is... I don't think it could be our sister. I'm like, who's helping us right now? Evil
古
magic.
賀くんダメこっちへ来て
Muko. Don't listen to them. They're gone. As if driven away by the mysterious voice, Muko and Amaro's figures disappear in an instant. What was that? Who are you? I try asking aloud, but the voice doesn't answer. It felt so close, and yet I can't sense it at all anymore. What in the... Well, my mind is preoccupied with that. My body feels like it's floating. My consciousness is being aroused. Ayo? I know what they mean by that, but it just sounds kind of weird. It's fine, Muko, believe me. Kun's figure fades into existence. Come, let's go back together. We were mistaken. We shouldn't destroy the night realm.
だってそれじゃ西流の生徒たちが信じてもーちゃん信じて
I wonder if we're gonna get to see what Mutsuki looks like in this. Because they've been very careful not to like show a sprite for her or anything. We just kind of have a voice a little bit.
やめ
We
て
saw that something
美月
happened.
そんなこと
Muko, stop it already. Snap out of it.
嘘違うこんなの古賀くんじゃない美月じゃない
Yo, hey, Muko. Wake up already, Yoshio.
古賀
The Koga-kun in front of me vanishes in the darkness. Ushio! But I can still hear his voice calling my name from somewhere. That voice is clearly different from the empty ones I've heard up until now. In a daze, I reach out towards it. Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling?
古賀くん
When I come to, I notice I'm being supported by him and propped up in his arms. This Koga-kun doesn't give off the uncomfortable feeling the previous one did. The timing matched up so perfectly that I thought I was dreaming for a second. That doesn't seem to be the case. I can definitely feel that his hands are there. The strength in his sturdy arms. Whoa! Realizing that I was clutching onto those arms, I rushed to release them. Judging from that reaction, I'm gonna say that you're not hypnotized.
そちらこそ
Wide grin on his face tells me this is, without a doubt, the usual Koga-kun. I like how it's necessary for him to hold her like that, you know? Just as she's waking up. He couldn't, like, just, like, shake her a little bit, like, hey, wake up, Muko. He's like, no, I gotta hold you, you know, romantically. Because that's the kind of person I am. Which, sometimes he is. Sometimes Koga can take the initiative to be romantic. I think he's romantic without knowing that he's being romantic. Like, it's not intentionally romantic. Like, just kind of holding her as she wakes up so that, you know, he's the first thing that she sees, and, you know, she feels his big, sturdy arms. It's good.
本物の古賀くんだ
これで全員か
Louis-san's voice makes me recall the situation I'm in. If I remember correctly, Karasuma-kun sprayed some perfume on us.
ここは
I don't know, looks like they caught us and imprisoned us here, though. Looking around, it's a room I've never seen before. Okay, so this went a little bit differently. I thought Shizuka was gonna kind of save the day, a little bit. Not necessarily the case. He got himself out of the hypnotism pretty well. I definitely still think that there's gonna be something that happens with him. It just seems like it's not gonna be, like, to save the rest of the group right now. On the floor are several magic circles. I instinctively spring up to my feet after noticing there's one under me, too.
この魔法陣は
暗示をかけるための魔法陣だもう傷を入れたから作動していない
傷をそうですか
Now that he mentions it, all the circles have breaks in their edges.
暗示の魔法だったのですねさっきの夢は
Pretty
言
extreme.
っただろうホムンクルスは手加減などしない
でどうするんだよ
Murakumo-kun still looks a bit pale, and he says that while rubbing his temples. Our first job would be to find a way out of here. Okay, we'll have to see what ends up happening.
すまんが少し待ってくれ
What's up?
暗示の魔法陣は仲間の暗示を逆に解くのに使えるかもしれないから手帳にメモしておきたい
では少し状況を整理しましょうルイさんはメモしながら聞いてください
ああ
Without their knowledge while running a pen over his notepad, and Muko begins to speak. He just has a pen and notepad on him? Okay. I mean, I respect it. I'm just surprised.
私たちは仲間に混沌させられ、ここに連れてこられたようです。仲間たちは私たちが今されたような暗示をかけられているのはまず間違いないでしょう。
Yeah, they were saying we were the ones hypnotized and all.
一つだけ安心なのは、暗示をかけられているということは、彼らが危害を加えられることはなさそうです。心配には違いありませんが、人質に使われるといった懸念はないのではないかと。
まあ手駒に使ってるくらいだからな。そういう意味では安全か。
では最優先で私たちがしなければならないことは、やはり明日の夜西寮の生徒を寮に帰らせないことだと思います。
異論はないな。
He closes his notebook, having completed his notes.
でも霞やミブさんがいないと花火は上げられねえんじゃ。
この中で魔力が一番高いのは俺だろう。最悪俺がやる。
ではひとまずしなければならないことは、花火のための薬の確保でしょうか。
Didn't you have it?
ええ、ですが無事とは。いえ、ありました。
あんのかよ。
ポケットに入ったままでした。
Much to our own surprise as well, she takes it out and shows us. They didn't take it, huh? Did they not realize we had this when they caught
い
us?
え、花火大会の話もすべて聖護院先輩から漏れているはずです。
だよな。じゃあなんで取り上げもしないでよ。
Maybe they thought it'd be fine since we'd be hypnotized
それ
anyways?
ほどまでに暗示魔術に絶対の自信があったのでしょうか。
Someone didn't slip it to us, did they? At that moment, we hear the sound of the clock tower chiming from above. If we can hear the bell, then that means at least we're still on campus and not in some other world.
もう夜かよ。ってことは花火作戦決行まで残りはちょうど24時間か。
まさか。
What's wrong, Muko? She furrows her brow and makes a grave expression as she turns to us and asks.
誰か日付のわかるものを持っている人は。
待て、俺が時計を。
Louie seems to have picked up on something and opens the pocket watch he takes out of his tailored suit.
バカな。
His face visibly loses color and a shocked voice escapes his
な
lips.
んだよ。
予定は変更だ。
Are you kidding me? I literally named the last episode Change of Plans. I should have saved it.
やはり。
Game, did you really have to do this to me?
ああ、もう花火を上げても意味はない。
Were we in hypnotism for a whole day? Is that what I'm understanding correctly? What are you? Don't tell
最
me.
後の夜の召喚はたった今終わったということだ。
The chains of his pocket watch clink as he turns to show it to us. The corner of his face shows not only the time but also the date. The date displayed there
明日が
is.
食の日だ。俺たちは丸一日ここで眠らされていたんだ。
なんだって。
I stare at the watch intently, unable to accept that as true. However, the date is undoubtedly one day past when we were last
つまり
awake.
今夜0時までに魔法陣を破壊しなければ。
そう。すべて終わりだ。
You could say we're in the end game now. You know, if I didn't have such a strong hypothesis that Nino Mai is actually Crow, we could use like some time rewinding magic, undo all the stuff that's been like building up to this. So we could pull an end game. That would actually be super cool. But I don't see that happening. Our only choice now is to destroy that magic circle directly. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for time travel in general. I love when they like go back to the beginning of like a series or a show and they like undo events or they like observe it from like a third perspective, you know? I think that's really cool. So, I mean, if they did go that route, which I don't think they're going to, that'd be cool. But
他には方法も時間もないな。
どうすんだよ。
we all become dispirited after discovering that the administration had outwitted us. My brain's not functioning properly from the anxiety, but Muko calmly takes the lead.
落ち着きましょう。まず問題の防衛プログラムは時間的に言ってもう停止しているはずです。
ああ、それは確かだ。
Right, the defense program. That's one problem gone, even though it wasn't through anything we did, it still load off my
では
mind.
例の魔法陣の外に破壊の魔法陣を書き、それを0時まで守りきればいいわけですね。
Oh yeah, that'll be super easy, right?
守りきれればな。しかし他に方法はないか。
壊す方の魔法陣ってお前がかけるのか？
なあ、しかし俺がいけないと失敗する作戦じゃ心もとないだろう。
Louie jots something in his notepad as he says that.
写しを渡しておく。この通りに書けば誰が書いても構わない。
了解しました。
それとあくまで時計塔の魔法陣が優先だが、途中で仲間に遭遇することもあるだろうから、あいつらの暗示についてはさっき書いた暗示の魔法陣を反転させればなんとかなるかもしれん。
どっかに書いて誘い込むのか？
いや、敷物か何か持ち運べるものの方が使い勝手がいいだろう。
床でなくてもいいのですね。それなら時間の余裕があるようなら途中で用意してもいいかもしれません。
Yeah, don't get sprayed again. Be best if we had some sort of countermeasure against them.
ただ一つ問題があります。時計塔の魔法陣の前へ行くにはヤヌスの鍵が必要でしょう。
Yeah, good luck with that. So Sumi-chan, we're gonna have to either get it from her, which who knows if she even has the key on her anymore. I could see them, you know, having taken it away from her just to ensure that their plan goes smoothly. Alright, Sumi-chan's hypnotized right now, so all the keys are with the enemy.
他に通路はないのか？
以前学園長がどこからか村雲さんの部屋に来ていたことからどこかに通路があるかもしれませんが。
霞の部屋への通路だったら学園長室の地下だぞ。
You knew about it.
最近使ってねえから忘れてたんだよ。
村雲くんはそこを使ったことは？
前に何度か通って霞の部屋へ行ってる。さすがに入り口は変わってないと思うぜ。
Is it through that door that's behind her desk? If it is, I'm gonna be really happy because I wanted to know what was behind there for the longest time.
ならまずは学園長室ですね。
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go well. Let's go straight to the office of the main enemy here. Exactly.
それから学園側は私たちを暗示にかけたと思っているはずです。
See, it's not like they'll attack us on sight, so there's
じゃあ
that.
行くか。とりあえずここを出ようぜ。
出られそうなところはあの階段しかなさそうですね。
壁も一応調べたが扉はないようだった。
Dang, Louie's just like, I checked the walls for hidden passages. Left with no choice to walk up the stairs to a trap door in the ceiling only to find it blocked off. Oh, can't we open this though? You can open this. I know you can.
押し上げようぜ。
He's done it before. A locked door means nothing to him. Take that side, Shizuka-chan. 1,
ち
2.
ゃん言うなっつってんだろ。
What's directly above us is too heavy for us to raise up, but shifting it to one side should be manageable. Naruko and I gradually create an opening that way.
仲がいいのか悪いのか。
They get along great. What do you mean?
ご自分たちと照らし合わせればわかるのではないですか？
そのセリフそっくり返させてもらう。
What are you sitting around for? It's open, you know? Alright, where exactly are we? Oh, we're in here, okay. After forcing my way through, I can see that we're in the chapel. Were we lifting up the altar? Is that why we weren't supposed to break the altar? Because there was something under it?
触るなっつってたのは地下にあんな部屋があったからかよ。
Okay.
ミッチ
I was wondering why that was going to come into play, or when it was going to come into play. Because I speculated there was something with that, because they specifically told us not to break it. Like, it was something important. When I crawl on the floor, Amaro and Heidi spring up from the bench they were
ミッ
sitting on.
チ暗示は解けたの？
解けましたよ。ご迷惑をおかけしました。
Luca pushes me aside as she comes down and
ま
plays
った
along.
く人騒がせな。心配させないでよ。
いや、
Seems somewhat displeased, but he goes along with the conversation, gives an apologetic bow. Still, I never expected them to be waiting for us right at the exit. Hey, what do we do now? Can we use the magic circle that you drew in your notepad?
そもそもあれはそのまま写し取っただけだから反転しないと使えん。
We could take a step forward to hide our whispering and start talking to Amaro.
村雲さんとミブさんはどこです？
時計塔だよ。魔法陣に魔力を注ぎに行ってる。
時計塔。
今日の12時まで魔法陣を守れば夜の世界の人たちを助けることができるんだって。
そうですか。
He drops your gaze and Amaro says that with a smile on his
大丈
face.
夫牛尾さん。まだちょっとしんどそうだね。
ええ、少し。
She casually takes a seat on a nearby bench. She glances at me and I sit down next to her in the same manner.
やはり人格自体が変わったわけではなく、本人にとってそれがいいと思わされているだけのようですね。
Probably the same thing we went
ルイ
through.
さん、
Fuko turns and calls out to the
あなた
butler.
のお嬢様は正義感の強い人ですか？
ああ、バカがつくくらいな。
では、それにかけてみます。
何を内緒話してるの？
ちょっとお聞きしても。
何かしら？
夜の世界の生徒を助けるために昼の西寮の生徒が犠牲になることに対しては。
犠牲？
They look confused, almost as if they don't understand the question. The same as when we asked night students where they lived. The hypnosis is preventing them from thinking deeply about the matter.
何を言っているのかわからないわ。どうしてそうなるの？あなた、もしかしてまだ暗示にかかっているのでは？
そうかもしれません。まだ意識がはっきりとしないんです。
大丈夫なの？
暗示の影響が残っているのかもしれません。ルイさん、先ほどのメモを見せてください。
これか？
He opens his notepad, rips out the drawing in the magic circle from him, and hands it to Muko.
アーデルハイトさん、これを見てください。
魔法陣。これはおそらく暗示をかける魔法陣ね。
Her knowledge is still intact and she's able to recognize it at a
それを
glance.
反転すれば暗示は完全に解けますか？
ええ、理論上解けるはずよ。
ではこうしましょう。この場にいる全員でその魔法陣に入るのです。
全員で？
なるほど。そうすれば暗示にかかっていないものは何ともない。
This is smart.
私はあなたたちこそが暗示にかかっているのではないかと推理します。
なんですって？私たちは。
しかしそう思う私が間違っているのかもしれない。だから全員で魔法陣に入りましょう。
Yeah.
これなら公正でしょ？
It's hard to argue against this. I mean, the logic's fair. Like, okay, well, if anyone's hypnotized, we'll find out. After thinking about Muko's proposal for a bit, Heidi still seems
Demo.
doubtful.
あなたたちが魔法陣を書いている最中に何か細工をするかもしれないわ。
自分たちが何かしないかそいつに見張らせればいいだろう。
俺？
魔法陣はお前が一人で書け。その間俺たちは何もしない。
それなら。
She seems displeased that she was argued down, but she reluctantly agrees. Mara hesitantly looks towards us and asks,
そうしたら牛尾さんたちがまだ暗示にかかったままでもちゃんと解けるんだよね。
Yep.
自分が暗示になどかかっていないという自信があるなら大丈夫だろう。
He takes a piece of chalk out of his pocket and thrusts it at Heidi.
わかったわよ。書けばいいんでしょ？
Does he just casually carry around chalk too? He carries around a pen, notepad, chalk. What else does he have? With a she turns the other way as she snatches the chalk out of Louie's hands. This is a genius way, though, tricking them into doing it.
もう信じられない。
Acting very unladylike, Heidi holds her head, messing up her hair.
いつまで頭を抱えてるつもりだ。お前がまんまと暗示魔術に踊らされていた事実は消えないんだから諦めろ。
追い打ちかけないで。
Magic circle she drew produced immediate results. Instantly all set foot in it, she was overcome with despair.
最悪だわ。覚えてなさい。絶対許さないから。
Overcome with despair, huh? I better not hear a oop 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 oop. Or somebody talking about how hope, despair is a stepping stone for hope. I better not hear anything about that, okay? She's furious out of frustration and self-hatred, but Amaro is extremely depressed. Once he stepped in the magic circle, he was clearly at a loss, after which he started crying. That sounds like him. Even now, his face is streaked with
ミ
tears.
ッチー、牛尾さん、ごめんね。
How many times are you gonna apologize, idiot? What's done is done.
もう気にすんな。それより魔法陣をどうにかする方が先だろ。
It's exactly as he says, Amaro. It wasn't your fault, so stop letting it bother you. I pat him on the shoulder and he gives a slight nod.
ありがとう、ミッチー。
He smiles weakly, but he's still half in tears. He must be taking it really hard. That's the kind of person he is.
おい、行くぞ。
What if we just walk in, every member of the bureau is in here? Or the bureau, sorry, the disciplinary committee. Like, they're just all there, just like, yeah, you're not going anywhere. Like, ah, frick. Infiltrate the principal's office of Miracle and taking the lead. Fortunately, the room is empty. Or so they want us to think.
こっちだ。
Dun dun dun. It's a trap. Miracle leads us through the underground passageway and we arrive at Sumi-chan's room. Wow, that was surprisingly
こ
easy.
こから上がれば異空間への扉があるはずです。
I'm always suspicious when things are a little bit too easy. The door upstairs should take us to where the magic circle is. Sumi-chan and Tsubaki-chan should be there, right?
魔力を注いでいるはずよ。
村雲くん、ここのシーツを拝借してもよろしいでしょうか。村雲くん、
あ、なんだ。
暗示を解く反転魔法陣を作ってから行くべきではないかと思うのです。
ああ、いいんじゃねえか。
What are you spacing out for?
いや、確か俺、ここで何か探さないとと思ってた気が。
Yeah, he's got to get that bloodstone.
あ、
Okay, but I'm still lacking a bit of mana.
俺の魔力を高めるようなものがあればいいってことか。
I'm really glad they're going to take this. I was worried I was gonna have to like point it out, you know? What do you need?
思い出した。石、霞が預かってたやつ。前に俺が使った。
ラズリットブロッドストーンか。
ああ、確かこの辺に。
Oh, I thought he
もう
found it
どこだ
already.
よ。
It's
ねえ
probably not
な
here.
あれがあれば確かに戦力強化には有効ですが。
ね、ああ。
ですが、学園側の儀式にはラズリットブロッドストーンが必要ですから。
くそ。
ねえ、ねえ、ちょっとみんな。
We hear Amaru's panic shouts coming from above.
みんなちょっと来て。扉が繋がってないよ。
We've been bamboozled. We'll rush upstairs and stand before the door that's supposed to lead to the clock tower.
壁？
Beyond the open door is not the world where the magic circle lies, but what appears to be the wall of the clock tower.
あの空間とこの扉をつないでいた魔術が切られているわ。
Heidi reports that to us after closely inspecting it.
それでは時計塔の内部へ行く方法がありませんよ。
くそ、ここまで来てかよ。
We break down this wall
位置
somehow.
的にあの空間にそのままつながっているとは思えん。壁を物理的に壊してどうにかなるものではないだろう。
Yeah, no, it was definitely some other kind of world. I'm still wondering if it was like supposed to be virtual, but I guess not. It's probably magic.
そんな。
待って、まだ切断されてそんなに時間が経っていないわ。
何か手があるのですか？
復元してみせます。
That's
元の
possible.
魔術の基礎が分かれば可能よ。そしてここには魔術書はあるはずよね。
The library.
確かに。以前調べた時あったな。
Alright, I'll go grab it.
お前だけ言ってどの魔術書かわかるのかよ。
Sorry, I don't.
一緒に行くわ。どうせここにいても魔術書がないと何もできないもの。
俺も行く。敵ももう全力で止めに来るだろうから戦力は固めていった方がいい。
俺も。
No, you stay here and help Muko out.
牛尾さんを。
She's drawing the magic circle on the sheets,
そうです
right?
ね。もし相手側と争う事態になったら。
そうだね。
I feel like that was the nicest way they could have said that. It was such a polite way of saying, yeah, you're not really good at fighting, so just stay here. Let's go then. We rush down to the library in the basement. Rito.
何？
Even when faced with a situation like this, she's standing idly near a bookshelf as usual. I wonder if this magic circle she has on her tome is gonna be relevant. It has a little like star on it. A little is that called a pentagram? I don't think that she's not human either, but it doesn't look like she wants to apprehend us or anything. It's probably because she's the Mist Index, so she couldn't care less about what the school's trying to do. Yeah, I mean, she literally just sat there while the school was burning down, so.
空間をつなぐ扉を構成する魔術の基礎を調べたいのです。空間をつなぐ。それならすぐそこの棚よ。ありがとう。
Heidi and Louie scan through the bookshelf she points to and quickly find the book they're
あっ
looking
たわ。
for.
これよ。
書き写している暇はないな。借りていくしか。
ここの本は持ち出し禁止よ。
It's an emergency. Is there some way you can make an exception?
規則だから。
いや、その
I mean, is Rito
規則
gonna
って
be able
言
to
っ
stop
て
us?
も
規則だから。
Not that she's trying to interfere with what we're doing, it's simply because homunculi lack flexibility. In that case, why is that rule in place to begin
貴
with?
重品だから。ここの蔵書を守るのが自分の役目でもある。
Then come with us and you can watch over. Is that okay? Looks puzzled. I'm really surprised she would go along with that, because by going after that one book, she's leaving all the other books defenseless.
それなら理にかなっているわね。
I don't know if I necessarily agree with the logic. I don't think that's how she would operate. I think she would just say, no, I have to stay here. This is where all the books are. This is where they're kept. And this is how it needs to be.
管理人ごと借りるなんて前代未聞だな。
手っ取り早いからいいのよ。
But you know, cool. Rito's never been outside the library, really. I mean, that we know of. Rito accompanying us to the magical tome in hand, we sprint back to the principal's office. The entrance.
早くしろ。誰か来たら。
どこへ行くの？
Ah, you pricker. I don't like that. I don't like hearing your voice. A familiar voice comes from behind us as I open the entrance to the underground path. I jerk my head back and see.
聖護院先輩。
Wonders in with the tuning fork in
図書
hand.
館から魔術書を持ち出したりして規則違反ですよ、お客様。こちらの管理人さんも一緒ですから違反していません。
Rito nods with a deadpan expression. I knew that she wasn't involved with the school scheme.
そうですか。それで何をする気ですか？
She slowly takes a step towards Heidi.
先輩。
Urokumo jumps out to block her way, but Momo-senpai suddenly raises the tuning fork.
動かないで、村雲。これの威力はもうよーくわかってるはずだよね。
Memory being completely knocked out by it renders him
みんな
motionless.
動かないで。この距離では全員に逃げ場がない。
That's freaking bitch. Like, Momo, I tried to give you some sympathy. I tried to build up some sort of understanding for you, and then you pull this shit. You're a homunculi, and you have this giant ass tuning fork, as you call it. That it just looks like a sword to me, like a dual-edged sword. Whispers that to us in a low voice. Not only do we know how lethal the mist is, even though its rightful owner feels cornered, the room is quiet enough to hear a pin drop. All of us are frozen stiff, staring at the tuning fork held at ready. If we could get a hold of that, that would be really nice. Won't be able to do anything if we lose Heidi here. There's only some way we can at least get her into the underground path.
脱走者発見。全員退路塞げ。
Feels unable to move, Momo-senpai fiercely dispatches an order. I hear the sound of an army of footsteps coming from the hallway. It's probably disciplinary committee members. The entrance to the principal's office is impenetrable now. Is this checkmate? Well, that mist has no effect. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to take on so many people. Even if I did manage to escape, I have no way of getting to the magic
確認
circle.
したいことがあるの。
Huh? It's not our usual happy-go-lucky tone of voice, rather a more subdued
あな
one.
たたちが礼拝堂からいなくなってるのを風紀委員が見つけてね。もしかしたらここに来るかもと思って見に来たのだけど。
I see, so they started searching for us after they saw the chapel was
暗
empty.
示は聞かなかったのかな。まだ魔法陣を壊そうと思ってます。
Can we, like, bullshit our way out of this?
できれば暗示が効いていてほしいんだけど。 モモは争い事は嫌いだから。
The sadness in her voice makes it seem like she's speaking sincerely. Is she being serious here? Can't believe that she doesn't like conflict. But her values are so fundamentally different from ours.
さあ、答えてください。その魔術書で何をする気だったのか。
Mighty bites her lips out of vexation.
答えないの。そう。やっぱり暗示は解けてるんだ。
Should have at least tried to lie
仕方ない
here.
な。
Starts lifting the tuning fork above her head. What? Her sharp voice stops almost up in her tracks. How sets the tone
わ
on the
かりま
ground.
した。この魔術書はお返しします。それから暗示が解けたのも否定しません。返しちゃってもいいの？諦めたってこと？ええ、そう。だってそうでしょ？もう一歩も動けないもの。私たちの負けでいいわ。
おい、
どう見たって負けは負けでしょ。それにこれからする話は私の家の話で、あなたには関係ない。
Okay, Vin
黙っていてい
Diesel.
ただけるかしら。
I'm gonna talk about family now. You know, this is a story about magic and stuff. You know, or maybe it's about street racing. But you know, we're gonna talk about family.
いや、
ねえ、モモカ。それは私の家の大切なものなの。それをこんなことにだけは使われたくないの。これ？まだ納得せずに暴れる人もいるでしょうけど、後ろに下がらせている人たちに私たちを捕まえさせればいいわ。その音差、一度使うだけでもかなりの魔力を持っていくでしょ。あ、うん、すっごく。もともとマギエが使っていた道具ですもの。マギエでもないあなたには少し荷が重いはずよ。そうだけど。
What is Heidi trying to pull? Louie hasn't said a word, so there has to be some reason she's doing this. Our opponent is most likely homunculus, and they can't be persuaded. Is she buying time? For what? For what
確
purpose?
かにそうですが、今日さえ終わればなんとかなるので、ご心配には及びません。それに風紀委員たちをこっちに来させたら何かあった時に巻き込んでしまうし。私は抵抗しないと言ってるでしょ。でも他の人はまだ抵抗しそうだし、やっぱり。わかったわ。それならせめてその音差には私のおばあ様の大切な品がしまわれているはずなの。あ、そうでした。そういえばあなた方は。ええ、そうよ。柄のところが取り外しできるようになっていて、その中に入っているはずなの。わかりました。そうならダメですよ。まだ動かないで。モモにどうしてもこの音差を使わせたくないのはわかりました。それは誤解よ。待ちません。大丈夫。後できちんと探しておきますよ。だから今は少しだけ
Ignoring Heidi, who was about to extend her arm, Momo simply raises the tuning fork in the air and thrusts it into the ground. I see the same shockwaves of light as we saw in the breezeway run across the floor.
これで安心。
Did they end up like stalling for something? Were they making something?
あれ？
The shining ripple's already gone. However, everyone is still standing. Murokuma is flabbergasted when Heidi looks tense. And Rito is expressionless as always. I like how they feel the need to explain that.
間に合ったのね。
ギリギリだがな。
Heidi breathes a sigh of relief and Louie locks forward. Damn, Louie's like, get out of here, bitch. Muko-senpai wastes no time at all and strikes the tuning fork against the ground once more. Closer inspection, the ripples seem to be avoiding us. We're being protected by something
無駄
invisible.
だ。もう聞かん。知らなかったのか、ホムンクルス。 ラ・グエスティアを真に扱えるのはバインベルガーの当主のみ。だからそれはバインベルガーには決して牙を向かない。
What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. His eye has a secret function? Yeah? It's a vivid red. I can see some sort of arcane script floating inside it. Hell yeah.
うせろ。
He just told that bitch to be gone. I like it. With that single word, Mo was struck by his bone in the air by something before crashing to the floor. Seemingly unconscious, she doesn't move at all.
なんだ今の。くそ、取り押さえろ。
I thought Shizuka was gonna have a big moment. Louie's out here like, yeah, I'm gonna steal the show. Dang, this is gonna look really cool if I make this the thumbnail though, because like Louie's like pointing, and I'll put the number right there. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking ahead. This committee member is outside the door, came rushing after seeing their leader collapse. I instinctively stand ready to fight, but Louie shouts
構う
out.
な。全員その場から一歩も動くな。
He takes the tuning fork from Momo-senpai's lifeless hands, raises it towards the distracted committee members, and brings it down
お前ら
effortlessly.
も暗示にかかってるんだろうが、向こうの手駒は一人でも削らせてもらう。
Dang, Louie's done. He's done dealing with these games. He's got Guestia now. He's ready to start getting some stuff done. The light released by the tuning fork is not the shape of the ripples, but rather rays aimed directly at our opponents. Committee members hit by it fall like dominoes.
あれって一方にだけ出せたのか。
ルイならね。
He releases a second shot, wiping out the ones that were on the other side of the
こ
door.
れで全員か。
ルイ
Other staggers. Oh yeah, I'm sure that used a ton of mana. Elite bounced toward his bag. Takes pained breaths as he entrusts Heidi with the miss. Hey, are you alright?
すまんが、俺はしばらく使い物にならんぞ。
He says that difficulty in his breathing is rough. There's also a large amount of sweat on his forehead.
こんなところで切り札を使う。
分かってるわ。もう無理しないで。
Your trump card.
ルイは音を操るマギエンなの。ラ・クエスティアが効かなかったのも音の指向性を操れるからよ。でもいつも力が使えるわけじゃなくて。
Oh, was it confirmed that she was a Maggie before? Interesting, kind of buying into the idea that all of them are girls so far.
よくわかんねえけど、いっぺんに魔力を使ったってことか。
This whole scenario right now would be really different if we didn't play Adelheid's route. Like, the amount of information that we'd have would be way different. Because we wouldn't know that she's a girl. Okay, I had something else I was gonna say and I forgot.
かなりの超高速で無理やり右目の魔力を通したからな。オーバーヒートみたいなものだ。
Your right eye. His eye, which was glowing with an intense red, is now a much less vibrant color. Thinking of which, Heidi mentioned that Maggie with red eyes hold a tremendous amount of power. Interesting.
これでしばらく力は使えんし、正直立ってるのも辛い。腎臓のマギアは全く不便だ。
Oh, you're an artificial one. Okay.
時間がない。俺はここに置いていけ。正直足手まといにしかならん。
バカ言わないで。あなたを守るのが私の役目なのに。
アーデルハイト、これは命令だ。
Uh-oh, bringing out the orders, huh?
命令。待てよ、逆じゃないのか。
それは表向きの話よ。
Oh
本
shit!
当のバインベルガーの当主はルートビヒリッター・フォン・バインベルガー。こ
Okay,
の方です。
this explains why she was so, like, nervous all the time and didn't really know her stuff, and it seemed like he was a lot more competent. She was a lot more competent. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I like this reveal.
バインベルガーのマギアとしての血統を継いでいるルイを守るために偽の本家として表に立つのが私の役目なの。だから私にはルイを守る義務が。
Interesting. That's the perfect cover. Reverse it so that it seems like Louie's not as important.
いいから早く行け。すべて手遅れにする気か。
でも
Gosh, that changes their dynamic so much, though.
じゃ、俺が一緒に残っててやるよ。
Rokumar proposes a solution to the hesitant
誰
Heidi.
もいないよりはマシだろ。扉はあんたじゃなきゃ直せないんだ。早く行ってくれ。
Please, Heidi.
分かったわ。
She reluctantly leaves Louie's side, and we finally resume our way down the underground passage. Wow, okay. We're still getting big reveals. Every single episode, this is so good. Like, I feel like they did a fantastic job building up so much different stuff. Like all these different plot points are like being masterfully built up. I really, really like this. I love when games like get to the later part and it really feels like you're being rewarded, right? Like there's a lot of games that give you a little bit of information here and here and here, and this game has certainly done that, but it's also given us huge reveals here at the end. Like I feel like the whole experience has been so rewarding in a way that the first game wasn't. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, the first game was not as rewarding as this. There was some cool reveals at the end, and maybe we learned a little bit here and there, but it felt like we were just kind of looking after mist and stuff, and we kind of did a little bit of that at the start here, but overall we've been given like so much information, and we're not even to the main point yet. Like with Mitsuki and all that, we haven't even figured that out yet. Like we've been getting so much other big reveals. Like I'm just very pleased with everything that's happened so far. And I've been saying that like every episode because it's just genuinely true. Like it's been getting me excited. It's been keeping my interest building, which is like phenomenal. I can see why a lot of people like think so highly of this game. So fortunately for us, it seems that none of the distant community members have made their way here yet, so everyone's safe. I kind of want to end it here. Can I end it here? Like I was maybe gonna make a longer episode. I don't necessarily have time to do a really long episode today, but I think we'll end it here and really dive into a next episode as well. I don't know. They've been revealing big stuff to me each episode, so I mean, I feel like even though it's only an hour and I could go longer, like there's so much stuff in here that's just been keeping my interest the whole like hour. Anyways, guys, I'll stop talking and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.